Oh, wow.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Yes.
You
We're
made
here.
it. You're here,
We're here.
man. You're
You're here,
here. I'm here.
and I'm here.
And they're here.
They're over there.
You're in there, man. You're in that box.
A little box.
That means all these crazy comments mean you've made it to another fun-filled episode of This Is the Future.
Unfortunately.
You bet your ass.
But your sweet little ass.
You know, I watched Blazing Saddles this week,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just have a little bit of spunk in me because those punchlines are really good, man. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Great movie. Quick punchlines, good jokes.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a movie you couldn't make it again.
I don't even know if I can quote any of it right now.
You're allowed to.
I was thinking, I'm like,
Um,
I bet y'all are wondering why I called y'all out here in the middle of the desert in the middle of the night. You bet your ass. That's the only one I can say that doesn't have something inappropriate in it.
yeah, right.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, would they, could they, should they show this at a drive-in?
They should.
Well, imagine like you're not there, so you can't hear it because you have to have the radio station turned on. So you're just driving by down the road and you're just like, that's Blazing Saddles. And then bang, you slam into somebody because who the fuck would play Blazing Saddles at a drive-in?
I wish they would. It's such a good.
I want to suggest it because the dude at the one I like to go to is like, make suggestions. And I'm like,
Do it. Make the suggestion.
isn't that bad? Is it a bad movie?
No. Why?
Well, I mean, people say you can't. Well, you don't say those things now, but for its time and place, I don't think it's a bad movie. Some people are like, ooh, that's bad, like naughty bad. I'm like, it's really
Well,
fucking funny.
here's the thing. I play by the rules as far as PC stuff goes. I play by the rules. But when it comes to entertainment, I don't give a shit. Especially the comedy album that we are going to introduce for next week. This is a perfect conversation for what.
Okay.
What
I don't know
gonna,
what it is. This is gonna be fun.
we're gonna suggest. Well,
Alex.
at the end of the episode, when I say the person's name, you'll get it.
You just have, you just have this look on your face while you drink your coffee like you're someone's dad and they just failed high school. You're like, well, well.
I am someone's
You fucked up. I still got to go to work, Timmy.
I'm someone's dad. It's cool.
Are you really? What?
I've never met the little fella, but
I was just watching that. For those of you who haven't seen the movie Blazing Saddles, stop the show, go watch it, and come back.
Yeah.
Great fucking film. Absolutely awesome. Richard Pryor was supposed to be in it. I believe I was told he helped write it instead. Right. God damn. Yeah, I just even when he like how they make fun of politicians and just got fucking got gov written on the back of his shirt, on back of his tuxedo or whatever. It's fucking great. They slam everybody. I was like, that's true satire right there. I was dying, and I had my windows open, and I'm like, sorry about the pop pop pop. I'm like, oh.
Well, see, that's the thing is, man, I wouldn't be ashamed of or like try to hide just because it's like, I don't know. I know it's 2021 and all, but I feel like there's way bigger problems in the world to worry about than the words that people say.
I don't know, man. Someone on TikTok gets a hold of that shit, it's over.
But just listen to, you're not even saying anything. You're just listening and watching something. It's like, there's bigger fish to fry in the world.
I don't know. I think that would go viral if some poor 16-year-old walked by my house and heard that shit and didn't know what movie I was watching.
Fuck them.
I want to go viral too. Let's go viral together. Come in, say hi. I'll introduce you. Show you what I'm watching. Give you some pretzels, and then we can go viral.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway,
yeah.
So what's that? Did you?
Said how you been?
Damn it, you beat me to it.
I'm trying
I'm
to.
I'm good, man. I'm always trying to remember what the hell I did this week because it's Thursday. So it's like there was a weekend in there. Fuck,
There's a
I
weekend in there.
don't somewhere.
Something happened. All right. Well, here I'll try to help. What amusement park did you go to?
Almost went to one yesterday, didn't. Because
What do you?
I'm going to a show tonight. We want to see Modest Mouse. So I just figured,
Oh,
fuck it, I would chill.
Modest Mouse.
Um,
Nice.
yeah, and I'm happy I got vaccinated. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring my card or not, but some bands are definitely starting to insist that you bring a mask and a card. It's fine with
I
me.
I would bring it. I would bring your card. I would at least take a picture of
Take a picture of it. Yeah. No, seriously, yeah. Mine as
it.
well. Is
And
that
yeah,
is that worked since, hey, fuck it. For those of you out there around the world who, Alex is over on the West Coast. You've experienced, maybe I haven't experienced it all. No one's asked for my card yet. But having it on your phone, has that worked for you?
there's one bar that's near my house, and probably like 3 times, 2 times since everything's opened back up. After work, I've swinged in just to get a quick drink, and then like went home. And then they started off being like asking people for their vaccination card. And at first I didn't have it. And I was like, oh, okay. And the next time I went in there, I took a picture of it and I showed them the picture on my phone. And that was
Yeah.
good enough for that bar in Portland, Oregon. Could be different everywhere else, but that's what they were doing. So
Right.
I don't know. I would bring it. I
Yeah, I
mean,
am. I'm covering my ass, but they didn't tell us they didn't tell anybody, so they're not doing it yet. They would make sure you knew.
I would feel like they would tell you. Yeah,
It's Live Nation. They'll make I mean, they're the ones selling the fucking tickets. They would let you know.
right.
It's a big ass venue. But yeah, so I didn't go to fucking I'm going to a show tonight where I plan on spending way too much for parking and whatever the fuck else. So as long as I'm not too high, I won't come back with a bag of gifts. But otherwise I wake up in the morning wearing 3 of the same t-shirt, sleeping on top of a record. I probably end up with another bag that you can put a
What
towel in or something. If you ever go anywhere, you need a towel.
you know?
I'll
What's
end up
funny is
spend $100 easy.
I've seen you do that.
I know. It's a bitch. I get too high. I'm just like, look, there's things to buy. I'm like, why am I shopping right now? It's a fucking concert. I'm over here buying shirts and putting them on top of each other, like sweating through the concert. I wonder what I bought when I was with you. I don't know.
I was always remember you got a bunch
Posters. Posters. I remember I bought a poster. Just a bitch holding on to it. I hate that shit. I hate holding on to a fucking poster.
That's why it's hard for me to buy merch. I buy a shirt when I go see the band. That because the shirt's relatively easy. You could either like be the cool guy and tuck it in the back of your pants and let it hang down. You could just put it on. So shirt's relatively easy, but buying a record and then holding it, it's like you need your mom around like you're at the county fair. Be like, Mom, hold this.
Yes. And
Mom,
hold my sneakers. I'll be right back.
hold all my clothes. I'm naked. Like,
I lost my eye. Oh, that'd be fun. I miss those days at the McDonald's playground.
them were the days, Tony. Them were the goddamn days.
Yeah, it's a bitch buying stuff. If you buy a record, you have to buy a tote so you can hang it on your shoulder through the concert while people bump into you and bend the shit out of your record.
Yeah.
It's no good, kids. Don't do it. Just go for the concert. Stay for the sex. That's what I say.
So I have concert tickets, but not until next fucking year.
Who knows what the fifth will even happen by then? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised this one's happening. It's very strange.
yeah. So I take it's in Philly somewhere.
Yeah, up on the good part of town.
Oh.
No. If it smells like piss, you're in a bad spot.
It's funny. It smells like that all over Portland. Just hot pee. It's disgusting.
All right, well, if it's cold out and it smells like piss, you're in a bad spot. They just left and they might come back. Oh, I hate that shit. I'm just gonna drive up there tonight, man. Last time we went up there, we took the train, and that was when we saw somebody get murdered. And we were
Really?
so high, we just kept going. I was like, fuck that, stand on this side. We can't miss this train.
Saw someone get like stabbed or shot or something.
I think it was a stabbing. Like we had gotten there and like they were already down, and then they were just finishing them. It wasn't a very positive scene,
Wow.
obviously, but it just it didn't look. It looked like we had just missed whatever had happened, and that person was down, and that did not look good. But it was still like someone was still standing there like yelling. There's a couple people yelling, and someone had a knife in their hand, and it was blood all over it, and it was just like. Just trying to get to the next train, man. That's it. Fuck this. This isn't Michael Keaton's Batman. This shit isn't happening tonight. Fuck this. Every time I go somewhere to like a theater in the city, I always think about that because that fucked me up at that age. Because I'm an only child. So whenever I watch that Batman movie and I just think about the kid with his two parents, like walking around and then they get mugged and shit. I'm just like, I just always feel like that could happen all the time. My whole life, that movie fucked me up. It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Keeps you on your toes.
But then when you see some shit, you're just like, sounds bad, but the fuck am I? I gotta go. Like, I'm not. Sorry, man. Like, I wasn't here for the beginning. I'm not staying for the end. Fuck this shit. I'm walking through it. No way. I know it sounds ignorant, but I'm no police officer, man. Fuck that.
I mean, that's the thing. Is like, you're gonna stop and turn on your phone and videotape it. Just get the fuck out of here.
I mean, and I don't even have TikTok, so I got to download that first and create a profile. I mean, why take pictures if you're not going to get those likes? Doesn't make any sense.
I've never been on TikTok. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I kind of know what it is. But
I just think it's weird that all the celebrities over the pandemic have just started like a TikTok account or an Instagram account. I mean, the one that I've mentioned this before, but the one that fucks me up the most is Gary Busey. It's really bad. I'm not following him, but I see him like once a week, and I'm like, Grandma? No, that's Gary Busey. That looks bad.
Just hearing his name makes me laugh.
But he's not being funny.
He's not trying to.
I know. He should try. I'm like, what are you doing up here, buddy? This is bad. You were just in a lot of like 90s. You were the bad guy in a lot of 90s movies. Like, what are you offering us right now?
His part in Fear and Loathing is so funny.
Gary Busey?
Yeah. He's a cop, remember? When he gets pulled over when he's driving out of Vegas.
Ah, shit. Is that the one where he like tells him he's pretty or like something?
He's like, what I would really love is a kiss.
Yes. and then he said not Gary, but fucking Hunter Thompson or whatever. He says, what does he say? He got violent. He made it sound like something went down. Sounds like he got the kiss. Sounds like Gary Busey and Johnny Depp's characters kissed each other in Fear and Loathing.
I like it because I don't know how we like. I guess we're talking about this now, but when I heard that like that wasn't in the script. He just said that. They laughed really hard afterwards, and they just thought it was good. So
you shitting me?
That's what I saw. A long time, but like I could be wrong. You think you heard something, 12 years ago. Really, you just made it up. But that's what I kind of heard.
That's what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's crazy, man. I dig watching. I dig watching any back scene shit and hearing how things come together. Like I think that's just the best, especially weird shit like that. That's fucking funny. The stuff that makes it into movies that wasn't even planned. It's kind of like the more I've seen series about movies being made, it's more like here's a script, here's a plan, and let's just start filming. And then we have a budget, and then whatever we get out of it, we'll make a movie out of this shit. It's kind of some movies have definitely been made like that. They film for 30 days, they get a bunch of shit, and then they sit there and they chop it all together and make a movie. And the actors haven't seen the movie yet. So then they watch it and they're like, fuck, this is what you came up with? We didn't see this coming at all. Like they say that's quite the case where people are like, I don't fucking know what And you have people like Johnny Depp claim they never go see the movies, so that
Oh,
they're in.
really?
Claims he doesn't watch the stuff. So I can only imagine you just be like, in your mind, you think it's one way, and you don't even, any fucking clue. Like,
I get that. I mean, I'm not on that level at all, not even close. But I've been a part of a number of podcasts and like shows like that.
yeah,
Yeah, the one that I did before we started this, Chumba and Wumba, we
hmm
did it for over 3 years. I think I've listened to one full episode. It's just
I've listened to ours.
I listen to ours way more than I listen to that. I think I probably, on average, I watch, I don't know, a couple a week. Admittedly, I don't watch every episode. It's just hard for me to look at myself and hear my voice.
I
But I've
hate it.
gotten a lot better at being able to do it, to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
hate it.
I get in my own head. It all started back in the day hearing a voicemail that I left somebody or an answer machine, and I'm like, oh, that's what I fucking sound like.
Yeah,
I hate myself. And then so it's hard for me to hear myself on any kind of recording. But I've gotten better at it. I've gotten a lot better. I watched the last episode we did and the one before and the one before that. So the last three.
damn. I don't like it. I remember when I was a kid, I called somebody. I was like 12 or 13. I called someone, and they thought I was a girl, and I
Mm.
was like, huh. And so then I've always had a stigma about it. And I talk to customers all day long, and like once in a while, like a woman will say, "You sound really good on the phone." I'm like, okay. And they'll be like, "No, you should be on the radio." I'm like, "The people on the radio fucking suck." Like, that's ladies and gentlemen, come on. It just sounds like they're putting it on, and it's like no one talks like that in no real life. So that's weird.
Isn't it funny how how people try to give you a compliment,
Yeah,
but
I'm not good at
it's like
taking
I
them.
don't like that.
Yeah, I
But
don't I'm not good with compliments. I was told that well, I just such not to be negative here, but I wasn't given a lot as a child. So I don't know what to do with the shit now. Like, what do you want, a virtual hug? Thank you, you know, you s-
hey, we're getting to that point.
virtual hugs?
Yeah, we're getting there.
You mean you and me, or like a thing like the world? All right.
No, I meant the world, man. The world is like getting to like what we're doing right now. Like this is. I feel like I hang out with you once a week, every week, but then I realize we don't have. Last time I saw you is when you were here a couple months ago. So
Yeah. That was fucking crazy. I felt bad after you were like something about your buddy said something about me being high.
yeah,
I just remember like getting really fucked up in the alley next to your work.
he was like when you were there, and he's like, "Is that your friend?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, I'm like, "Yeah." He's high as eagle tits right now.
I was so high that I played like 50 or more games of fucking Jurassic Park pinball.
Yeah.
Like, it was great. I was like, I think I'm good at this. I wasn't, but because you shouldn't have to play 50 games in an hour, like 3 games in an hour. It was really weird, man. It's just weird hanging out in like a tent or a booth by yourself. The last time I did that, I was jerking off. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah. I mean, you could jerk off.
no, no.
I mean, there's cameras. We'll see it. So
No, 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 no. I'm good, man.
I swear to God, the other we took down a lot of the pods. There's still a couple left. We took a lot, and there's one that's right next to the bar, and I was like delivering their food, and I heard like, I was like, they getting down. I kind of like there's like a little crack, and I was like, what's going on in there? And I thought I saw like from behind, this, and I was like, look in the camera, look in the camera, and then I we looked in, and all they were doing is like one person had their arm around the other person, and they were just drinking their drink and going, "This is good." And I'm like, "Fuck, now I'm a creep."
It's like soft porn. That's funny.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. False alarm.
Oh shit! You just show up. You just deliver their food without pants.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong party.
Well, like it's like I wasn't like necessarily trying to be a creep. It was just like if someone's fucking in the bar, you got to tell them not to. You know,
You gotta
like
tell them not to. You know, I could see that how if that happened out there, they would probably like be a little embarrassed and be done with it. But if that happened out here, I'd be like, fuck off. Like that's what you'd hear back. Okay, I told him. That's it. I did my job. Leave a good tip.
and a little bit more than a tip too, please.
Yeah, go all the way, buddy. I mean, if you're
Yeah,
doing
man.
it if you're doing it in the arcade, you know, you either don't have a place to go or really horny.
Different kind of arcade. That arcade's down the street.
I've never screwed anybody at an arcade. Like, well, any kind of arcade. And I don't think I need to. I don't that's not on my list. Is that possible? I mean, would it be fun?
I don't
There's
know.
too many fucking people.
I don't know. It all depends on what you're into. You into like being a voyeur or the receiving end of a voyeur or whatever?
I don't like to watch. I like to be watched. So sit down, get some popcorn. Show
No, that's
starts
the
in
thing too.
5.
What's that called? There's a name for that. I forget what it is. But yeah, don't. That's a thing. There's there's the watcher and the watchee, right? There's the there's the
Well,
people that are like, oh yeah, do it, and then there's the people that are like, oh, I like to be watched. So
well, there's the cuckold thing, but I don't know if that's part of it is watching someone else screw your person.
yeah. Well, and part of that is being degraded,
Ugh.
like see how he fucks me with his big dick, like your tiny little pathetic dick, and then you got to drink his cum, and it's gross.
Yeah, that hits too close to home for me, man. I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny. Are you crying? Could you just imagine like shit going south? Like two people they're like, okay, I want to try it out. I'll watch you get fucked by somebody else. And then it just really fucks you up and you're like in the corner crying. You're like, don't stop. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Just keep going. Just keep going. And then they do. You know, like your woman's like, okay, new position. Yeah. That'd be great.
That might get both of them off. Like, oh, we made them cry. Oh, bullies. This is good. Sexual bullies.
Well, that's fucked up. So how's your week been?
Not like that at all. Very wholesome, actually.
Really? Well, yeah, you have good shit going on right now. You got, great relationship, got a cool dog, nice friends.
I hate to talk about this after all that, but we went to Callie's dad's house to see her dad and stepmom, and they live in Gig Harbor, Washington, and it's a really nice place. And they live out on the Sound, so they live on the water, and it's tide comes in and out every day, and it's really cool. And they got a lot of outdoor activities to do, like cornhole and like shoot arrows, like archery, and then you could they have like paddleboard and canoe, so it's a lot of fun.
What do they live at a summer camp?
Kind of.
Kind of. What kind of kick a waka? What?
It's adult summer camp, you get to drink beverages and kayak and shit. It's fun. It's a good time.
Are you drinking now before work?
Yeah, man, I got a big glass of vodka.
That's my boy. So is the water? Can you see the water from their pad?
Oh yeah, the water's in their backyard.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Damn.
And different parts of the year, the tide gets really high and comes into their deck under their back porch.
Yeah, I imagine.
But yeah, you could walk off their back patio down the stairs into the backyard, and then just like you could stand on the back patio and throw something into the water.
That's
Like
nice, man.
just like this, like bloop, like underhand, like real easy. It's real close.
Damn.
You know. And yeah, it's fun. And I love her. I love her dad and stepmom. They're great people, and it's great to go over there. They're really nice and hospitable. It's always a good time.
Damn. Right on, man.
And the dog gets to go out, and I think she likes being out there than she does here, because it's like she gets to be outside all day and roll around and dead things and stuff. What dogs do.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I never dated anyone who had any family connections to anything really cool.
Me neither.
Yeah. I don't think so. I remember dating a girl who was whose the parents were divorcing, and they moved out of a mansion. I mean, that was kind of cool. I almost died taking down one of their fucking paintings because I'm an idiot. Like her mom was trying to move out of there on the cheap, and they had one of those big fucking front doors, like a double front door.
Yeah.
And they had a ledge. I'm talking, this had to be 15 feet up. They had a ledge, and then they had a giant, like as wide as my arms are, painting. And somehow I got, of all the people in the fucking family, which I'm not, and never, I was there for like 2 years, maybe I hung out. I'm the one up there fishing down this fucking painting. Like I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of the whole thing. There's 2 doctors down below me, like, he's gonna break his neck. I'm like, God damn it! Don't let me up here. I don't have any fucking insurance. Look at me. Like, and I'm up there like walking, like, is this? I got it. Now what do I do with it? I'm just standing there like, I can't turn. Can't fucking move. I'm like doing one of these, like fishing it up my hands. And I like, and like lay it down like some weird shit I've never done before. Probably pulled 7 muscles I don't have. I'm like holding it, like take the fucking painting. Take the fucking painting. And like some idiot, I don't know who grabbed it. I almost fell off. And then like I'm done. Like they got it out, and I turn around like to get help, and everyone's gone. There was like 10 people watching, waiting for me to break my neck. But as soon as they had the painting, they left. And so they're all like taping it up, the painting and shit. I'm like, hey, I'm still fucking up here, man. Yeah. They're like, well, figure it out. I'm like, God damn it. So yeah, I almost rolled my ankle. But anyway,
I'm hurt.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but it was weird. It was like, of course, I get to come hang out at a mansion when shit's going south. When I show up, it's bad. I'm always there for like funerals and fucking divorces and like helping you move out because shit didn't work. I'm like, why? I want to be invited to something nice like that. I'll behave. I'll be good. Hell, I'll be happy if you invited me over to cut your grass. Like if you had a nice backyard with a river running through it and shit, I'll just cut your grass. I've never even done that. I've never been allowed in anybody's nice backyard.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah, they got a nice, decent, it's a good place. He built it. And
that's awesome.
Yeah. They have a perfect setup. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's kind of perfect.
That's cool, man.
Their whole situation is just ideal. It's perfect.
Yeah, we don't know much about that, do we, Alex?
Poor as hell.
You make a T-shirt like that, buddy, you'll have some money for a few days.
For a couple days.
Couple of whole fucking days. That's cool, man. It's nice you have a place to fucking go chill.
Yeah, it's just it's good to be around good people and that kind of shit. It's weird to be around good people. I'll tell you that much. Like,
what do you mean, man? You have friends and stuff.
Yeah, but none of us are good. I feel like
this is why we have so many fucking viewers.
I just know a bunch
None of my friends are any good.
If you're my friend, you know what I mean. I don't mean like you're like a terrible person. I just mean like, I don't know, like.
Hey, what?
Oh,
How big of
monster.
a shovel? How big of a shovel do you want to dig yourself out of this fucking hole you're in?
Oh, man, I know what I mean. I know what I mean. And if you know me, you know what I mean.
I know.
We're all crap. We're all crap.
We're all crap.
You think you're a good person? You're not. You're not.
Oh, oh God, that was.
Think you're a good person. You're not.
That's pretty good. Oh shit on me. That's funny. Oh God. Oh.
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, we should just have a show where we just laugh at each other for an hour and people say, what the fuck is going on over there?
This is, I mean, that's what this is, right?
Pretty much. Oh my God. So I gotta ask because everyone else watches is getting notified. How fire's okay?
Yeah. The everything's kind of smoky and like kind of there's like a brown tint to the sky, but
Month of August.
it's not like last year yet. So
Good. Hopefully you don't make the national. Hopefully you're not all over the fucking news.
right.
I need
Hopefully.
that shit. Oh man. I asked my kid, I'm like, how is it out there? She's like, I'm not on fire yet. I'm like, God damn it. Can you not be sarcastic right now? Does that mean the fire's 10 feet away? Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
Right. Yeah. I'm not on fire yet. I mean, you know, there's a lot of times where your kid sounds exactly like her, father. So
Oh man. Listen, I haven't been doing anything but watching movies, so I'm gonna make another movie reference. But last night I watched The Last Boy Scout. Big fan of that one with is it Marlon Wayans and Bruce Willis.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Oh, great 90s flick. I remember it fucked me up because I was in high school when that shit came out and we all got on the bus or whatever I was doing at that point in my life. And it was just like, in the beginning, there's a football game and the star fucking running back or whatever gets a threatening phone call telling him if he doesn't fucking score some points, they're going to kill his ass. So he gets hopped up on fucking speed, goes out there and gets the fucking touchdown by blowing a few fucking people away. He like takes a gun out on the field, like bang, 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 and then he does it to himself. And it's it's a great fucking movie. But Bruce Willis has a daughter. And if you watch that movie, that's me. Like he's really fucking like he is so sarcastic. He's getting his ass kicked and he's saying the funniest one-liners you've ever heard without cracking a smile. His fucking kid in the movie sounds exactly like him. Like it's insane. And it's just like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Your kids are just as much of an asshole as you are. Like, that's it.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, right?
I like that. I think it's good. Raise more assholes, at least creative assholes.
Yeah.
Clever assholes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what bums me out about the newer generation is like, dude, everyone still drives like shit, but you're not looking at me when I give you the finger. Like, look at me.
Look at me. Look at this.
Please. It's all I have. Oh, yeah. You don't want to turn your head? You know what you did. Like, come on, just look at it. Look at it right here. That's all. That's all we want. That's all the older generation wants. Just look at my finger. That's it. Any of my fingers. It could be this finger. You don't know what finger I'm using.
Just look at it. Take a look.
Oh, man. Got to do something with my life. Something to talk about.
You are, man.
You are.
Oh, man. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives, Tony.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll start a bowling team.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Phone's ringing, dude. Thank you, Donnie. I could definitely see that happening. Just totally give up and become the dude. Just be like, fuck this, it's over. I give up.
Yep. Got to start wearing a bathrobe outside of the house, going around smelling milk. You ever notice that? How much he smells milk in that movie? He goes around like
all the time.
like the first scene or whatever is just him in the grocery store opening a thing of new milk and smelling it. Like,
well, I think, and I could be wrong here, but I don't think that is it milk or is it creamer?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, I know, but creamer's like, isn't that like I've never drank it. You're not supposed to drink that, are you? Like just out of the container
People drink half and half. Yeah,
by
half and half
itself?
is just thicker milk. That's all it is.
All right. Ugh. Yeah.
It goes like this: cheese, butter, heavy whipping cream, half and half, uh, whole milk, vitamin D milk, 2%, skim milk, water.
What about 1%?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's 1%. There's 1%. Okay, yeah.
I was
Throw
just,
that in
is it
between.
below 2% and then skim?
Yeah,
All right.
throw that in
See,
between 2 and 1. There you go.
see, we just taught you taught everybody something, man. Good job. Well, it's just like more watered down milk, right? Like just
Yeah,
how much more water do you want in your milk?
right. Like I've worked in restaurants where a recipe calls for a cup of milk, but all we have is half and half.
Hmm.
So you just like take like a half a cup, a half and half, and then you add a little bit of water. It's like you know,
Hmm.
it's a trick. It's the same, you know.
So that's how you make all those delicious meals.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like it's fine.
It's fine.
You
I want you to have your own restaurant. Like, how is it? It's fine. It's
fine. I mean, that's probably what it would be. That's probably what I would say about my own food. Like, yeah, it's fine. Eat it or don't. I don't care.
oh my God. You still digging? You still digging like doing the cooking? Well, you've been at it for a long fucking time, man. Taking your knives to work. I mean,
No, I mean, I haven't done that in years.
no.
I got a bunch of stuff stolen a couple years ago in Portland.
What?
Some of it was stuff that you gave me. That stereo, I told you about that.
No, that's all right. I mean, I don't. I won't remember next week, but that's fine.
Yeah, I told you about that years ago. But that got stolen with a bunch of boxes of clothes and my knife set. And then after that, I just stopped buying knives because I was like, places I work at generally have knives.
Right.
There's only been one place in Portland I worked at that you had to bring knives, and they got stolen after that. So it's fine. It's
I
just
remember.
it's just a lot of money to spend on something that you're really just going to use at work. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like to buy a decent knife. It's not like to buy a decent knife. It's not like it's a lot of money, but it's not like it's a little bit of money. Like it's takes a chunk of change to buy decent quality, knives and vegetable peelers, and then like chef's knives, serrated knives, slicing knife, paring knife. And then the bag that it goes in, you know, and then you got to look like one of those idiots that wearing clown pants, a tall hat, chef coat, and a bag of knives. You got to look like an idiot like that. Yeah.
I could kind of see myself like, or just I just had this image of being because I never really brought what you needed anyway. I remember being a construction worker and the guy's like, "You got all your tools?" And I'm like, "Sure." So I showed up in fucking jeans, a t-shirt, and boots, and he's like, "Where's your tool bag?" I'm like, "I don't have a fucking tool bag. What's that for?" He's like, "You're fired." And that was my first day. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Or can I just go get a tool belt and come back tomorrow?" He's like, "Fine." I'm like, "Okay." And so I came back with a tool belt, but there's nothing in it. He's like, "No shit." And I fuck with that guy so hard. Every week I would go get something else, like just one thing. You know what I mean? Like I got a tape measure one day. He's like, "God damn it, what's in your tool belt?" I'm like, "Tape measure." He'd be like, "Motherfucker." And he'd walk away. And I got this long fucking hammer, man. It was really long. And I remember I had a long fucking like black rubber handle on the end. And it used to swing like down because I put it in the back. And I used to swing between my legs. And they used to call me, like they call me different names with animals that had tails. None of them were pleasant. But it was funny. And so I remember one day he just came up to me and he like kicked my hammer. Like he was behind me and he kicked my hammer and it hit me in the balls. And I spun around and my hammer stuck between my legs. He's like, now that's a man. And I was like,
Whoa.
fuck you, Doug. So what I'm getting at with this knife thing is, like, you know those shows where they say, pack your knives and leave. I'd be like, well, I didn't fucking bring any knives. How do you like that shit? Maybe that's why I'm getting kicked off your cooking show. Whatever. Right. I'd be like that too. I'd be like, hi, I'm here for the cooking show. Do you guys have any knives I can borrow?
Right. I don't know. Cooking is just something I know how to do, and I can't see doing anything else just because I've done it for so long. It's like I take pride in what I do, but I'm not like, when people ask me like, what's my favorite thing to cook? I just go, whatever the ticket says. Like, I don't have a favorite cuisine to cook. It's not like, I don't know. I don't get off on like, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I just cook, and I like cooking. I like working, like doing things with my hands, but I don't know. It's not
So
like,
you're not gonna you don't come home with a bunch of ingredients and put on some cool like street music and just start cooking and shit while somebody stands in the corner of your kitchen with a saxophone, like.
no. The last thing I'd want to do when I get home or on my day off is fucking cook. Like,
right.
it's like, oh, so you cook a lot at home? No. What do you do for a living? Oh, I'm in construction. Okay. So what's your favorite kind of nail?
Right.
You get home and just start building shit? Like,
Dad's home.
it's just
building our 10th tree house.
It's not like, it's not fun for me. Like, cooking is hard work. It's manual labor. Like, I gotta lift 50, 60, 70-pound pots of water, boiling hot potatoes. You know, there's fire, there's hot oil, there's knives, there's felons. Like, it's a dangerous place.
It's a dangerous place. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong at all. I mean, people who work in kitchens, like people, you know, they get fucking torn up.
Yeah.
Burns and fucking cuts and all this nonsense. Fuck that. No one, I personally, if you do that shit for a living, you ain't getting paid enough. I don't care how much you make. It ain't enough.
Like the celebrity chef and how like it's called culinary arts. Like, I don't know. Like, you see, like in Portland, you see about, you know, all the like public transportation, the buses and shit always have like ads and pictures on the side with like the cool young chef with black rim glasses and has a cleaver and a knife like this and has tattoos of onions and shit and garlic.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, fuck that guy. I think I went the last 10 seconds in the dirtball kitchens I've worked in. Like, are you adding water the half and half to make milk? No, you're probably going to the store and wasting time. We gotta get this shit done. Put the water in the cream and let's make milk. Huh?
Why do I just picture you like at work with like there's a screen door that's always open, but you have a loaded pistol in your belt? Like, I just feel like those are the kind of places you work. Like, not today, motherfucker, while you're chopping onions. Always trying to steal our fucking tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't bring my knife bag to work, but I bring my gun bag.
Right? Pack your gun and leave.
You just start shooting the food. That's how you cut it up.
That's right. Brrr, lettuce is shredded. Done. Next. What's that metallic taste? Gunpowder.
Gunpowder. Secret ingredient. You don't need a napkin. Take this gun. Shoot your lips off. You'll be fine.
That needs to be in a movie, a kid's movie. That's funny. Holy shit. Oh my God. Take this gun and shoot your lips off. You got some real fucking gems in you today, buddy. This is good shit.
I'm just joking.
What was the first one? I don't have any good friends. All right, holy shit. All right, you ready to talk about some clams?
Yeah, let's talk about some clams.
All right. Oh my god. Sorry, let me calm down. All right.
So,
So we got a so last week we got a suggestion for music from our good fan and friend Steph, who she suggested Shannon and the Clams. Do you remember the album?
yeah, sleep talk.
Yeah, Sleep Talk. What'd you think, man?
It's great. Great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's like I was trying to put genres on it, and you don't necessarily need to do that, but it's like doo-wop oldies music surf with a little bit of punk.
Yes. They
Yeah.
would I watched some stuff on YouTube about them, caught it like they have a 14-minute documentary.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess they're still early in their career. They'll add to it. But in any case, they the one she said, the lead singer said she says it's like old punk is like what kind of like she was trying to describe it. They couldn't describe the band in 3 words. But the one guy said he's like, I'll call it pop with mistakes. I was like, that's fucking the drummer. That's what he called it.
I
But
like
I
that.
like it. I had to watch it. I really wanted to. I've listened to that album several times over and over again. And I keep digging them. And they're popping up on the tour circuit. Like they've already been on the tour circuit. They're getting bigger now. Um, and they're fucking awesome, dude. I'm gonna check them out live.
Yeah, they're
I'm
good.
doing something. Yeah, absolutely. Their lyrics are fucking good. They're up. The guitarist said he was like, really, there's only 3 of us. He's like, so we try to make as much noise as we can.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I dig it. But the vocalist, like they all sing. He's like, well, we all sing. He said that they all sing. Like that's the other reason. He's we just trying to make as much noise as we can. So,
Right.
but
There
I like it.
there's 3 of them.
Well, there was 3 when I watched the
Right.
documentary, but when I saw him do a show of 2019, they had 4.
They
So they
could just have like
probably that was probably an older documentary.
right. Or like the drummer or the keyboard player, because I saw a keyboard player could just be there for live shows and not really necessarily in the band. You never know.
Yeah, I feel well. The one what I liked what the guitar player said, he's like we try to keep our recordings really basic because otherwise we run into making music that we can't replicate on stage. I was like, that's good shit. But songs that I liked, honestly, fuck, what's that one? I actually was lip syncing it on the fucking when I was on the treadmill because yeah, I listened, you know. And I felt like maybe people could see me lip syncing and thought maybe I don't know, being inappropriate because I was singing that song where they goes ooga booga baby ooga booga. I was like, fuck yeah, this rocks.
I like that one a lot. What is that one? What song is that?
I fucking starred that thing, man. Isn't it the Cult song?
Yeah, it is the Cult song. I like that song. That's
I don't want to be in your cult no more.
yeah,
Ooga booga, baby. Fuck yeah.
that's in my top 3.
Yes, there's another one. Well, Sleep Talk is really well the title track. All I want to do is sleep talk, baby. I like that one. Old, The Woodsman. Actually, I really the more I listen to it, but those are the 3 I remember looking down at my phone. The Woodsman, I think, was the more I listen to this album, the more I'm gonna like the whole. You know, I'm gonna like the whole thing. But
Right.
that really yeah, they have like love songs and like it's all up. So a little bit, some of it started to remind me of the Gimme Gimmes, which makes sense. Just
Yeah,
because of
yeah.
different. Yeah, it was like this is I don't know I like it, but then I had to be honest with you, I had to lay eyes on the band and lay eyes on the singer because I just couldn't place it. I was like, who's doing this? So when I saw her, I was like, well, she can kick my ass, so I'll be shutting my mouth here. No, she's rad. And then she has that like the high pitch normal, and she shifts that shit into low gear, and she's got that deep fucking raspy like whatever that is. She has another gear for her voice, man. When she puts like she does the main vocals for the ooga booga shit. Like she's
Oh,
deep.
really?
She goes really deep. Oh yeah, she is the deep voice in there. She is the of all the like I can't, you know the voice that's in there. She goes another gear, but it's her. She's a monster. She's the bass player, but she's just like ooga booga ooga booga baby. I'm just like fuck yeah, like here's my lunch money. Fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. No, but they all like to she said they always dress up before they go on stage. She's like, I just don't feel like I'm like in the mindset if I don't get dressed up. So they're always like, she's like, plus, it's something fun to watch. They just seem like a fun fucking band, like a fun band. Like you're not
Yeah,
gonna be like, not gonna be bummed out watching that.
I think I've seen them before, but like at a festival and like from like far away.
Well, they're out of the Bay Area, so if I'm sure they've been in Portland a bunch.
Sure.
It
Yeah.
sounds like they tore their asses off, but yeah, dude, fucking, yeah. So good find. Thank you, Steph.
Yeah.
Awesome, fucking
It was a
awesome.
rad,
But
really good record. My top three are the Cult song "Sleep Talk with Me" and "King of the Sea."
okay.
I just like when whoever's singing is um, "I'm the King Tuna." They say "I'm the King Tuna."
Yes.
I've been going around in my head saying that, just that line. I'm the King Tuna.
I'm the king tuna.
Tuna. I'm the King Tuna.
I really want to get you one to have tuna fish
Yeah,
hat.
the fish,
Yes.
King Tuna. The King Tuna.
Fuck, what the fuck was I gonna say? God damn it. I had something on my mind. That was fucking, yeah. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, this if you didn't listen to this album, oh, nope, I got it. If you didn't listen to this album, check it out. But another band that they remind me of are the B-52s. They
Oh,
have that higher energy. Like take it up down to the love shack. Love shack, just so many different ranges and voices. And especially since this band, Shannon and the Clams, are just, well, 3 or 4 people, but everybody sings. So there's so many different ranges in there. And then when she comes in with that heavy shit, that weird, crazy, like what's that? Ooh, Wipeout. Like just she has that
yeah.
weird, like surfer. I don't know. It's always neat when people grab a little of this, grab a little of that, and they just
Put
find
it together
find this
and make it
fucking
work.
sound, and you're like, damn, what is it? What's in there? Like, what are your influences? And like, we don't fucking know. And you're like, oh, all right. He just started singing Ooga Booga. Like it all worked out, huh?
They remind me of that band, an old punk band that had similar influences, the Cramps.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They remind me of that a little bit, and yeah, I like it. It's a it's a good album, and I've heard some of the other stuff, and they're a good band. They're a fun band.
Exactly. A
I
fun
suggest
band.
highly checking them out if you haven't. Checking out all their stuff, not just this record, but all of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I did listen to some of the other stuff too. This is a really good album though. I'll dig into some other ones, but I like this one a lot. So once again, great pick. Thank you for the suggestion. Very
Yeah,
much appreciated. If anybody else has one, you know what to do.
drop us a
We appreciate
line.
it.
But since we haven't got any suggestions, unless you got anything else to talk about, I was gonna
No, no, no. You're right where I was, man. Yep.
um, we're gonna go with comedy this week. We kind of go back and forth. We're music heavy, but we like to do comedy sometimes. So, told you it was gonna be someone that goes against the grain of the PC stuff, and this is gonna be Doug Stanhope,
Oh shit.
the dying of a last breed. It's his newest one, 2020,
Oh shit.
and yeah, the dying of a last breed, and it's a little disclaimer. It's I heard half of it, so I haven't heard all of it, but I listened to about, I don't know, 20 minutes of it, something like that. So less than half. And the reason why I held off listening to it because I wanted to check it out on this show. So it's what I've heard, it's pretty brutal. So it's gonna be fun.
I'm in, man. I kind of forgot. I didn't realize that he was putting anything out right now. So I haven't heard him in maybe like 4 years or
Right.
something. So I'm in. Yeah.
It
Oh boy.
came out in 2020. Sure, he recorded it later part of 2019. So it came out before all the COVID stuff. So
Now, just are you watching it, or is this
I if you
audio?
can find it, if it is a special, cool. But I just found it on iTunes.
Cool. Thanks.
So
Got it. All right.
so you could probably find it on Spotify, I'm sure.
Right. 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 But
That,
we're
that-
yeah we're more like listening for this than yeah. Like you said, if you guys are gonna follow along with us, you can find it on YouTube. Great. But we know it exists in audio.
good point. Thanks for clarifying that. Yeah, definitely. This is the audio album. I'm pretty sure, and it might be a special somewhere. And if you find that, then that's great. Same thing. But yeah, I would iTunes, Spotify, probably YouTube. So yeah, that's those are the ways could check. You could check it out. So
Yeah, absolutely. Doug Stanhope's always been something we've both been into, so thanks for bringing that up. I've been looking forward to that shit. Well, you got anything else, man? Anything to bring up?
I think we're good.
All right, well, like, follow, subscribe. You know where we're at by now. We appreciate you guys watching. See our views go up and down. We like that shit, so thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week. Have fun. Bye.
See you in the
I'm not good
flip.
at goodbyes, so goodbye.